Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to Say It Now, Say It Loud, where I give my feedback and commentary to the latest news and entertainment from a positive point of view. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell so you can get those notifications, and let's get it cracking. All right, guys. So today I am bringing y'all one of the most hilarious, craziest stories that I've ever presented on my channel. So we have this guy on the left side of the screen who is the husband, maybe soon to be ex-husband of the young lady on the right side of the screen. So this man was blind and now he's not blind anymore. But I mean, he should thank his wife because she's the one who put forth the money, borrowed the money from her company in order to seek the right medical care and doctor in order to fix his medical condition. So you guys could actually read. I'm going to read bits and pieces and talk throughout the video, just give my commentary here and there, but you'll see the story in the background. So this man was blind prior to marrying his wife, and now that he is not blind anymore, long story short, he doesn't want to be with her because he says that she is ugly. So she was saying in a letter that she wrote to the news or blogs that, she put forth so much love and care and took care of him all of these years. And I mean, I understand, yes, he wasn't able to see her during the time that they got married. And she also mentioned how his parents actually were the ones to kind of like force the marriage upon her, kind of like force him to, or force him to marry her or her to marry him. So, maybe she didn't want to marry him in the beginning, but she still did. And I guess fell in love with him, took care of him, borrowed money from the company in order to fix the situation. So now that he's able to see, he's basically like just flipped the whole script on her. Like, there's no more baby, I love you. There's no more wife, this and that. So then he says now that he's able to see, he can see beautiful ladies. And, he just wants someone who looks way better than her. Now, as far as him calling her ugly, I don't think she's ugly. I don't think anyone is ugly. We are all fearfully and wonderfully made in our own way. God has designed all of us strategically a certain way, and we're all beautiful. We're all beautiful in his eyes, inside and out. So if you really were in love with your wife, or 10, 20 years, I could see if it's like a short marriage, like a few months, and then he's not blind anymore, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a divorce. But to be with somebody like 10, 20 years, sometimes you would, not even sometimes, you would expect the love to overshadow any type of physical appearance. You would expect the appreciation from him to overshadow any way that she looks or how he expected her to look. You were blind from the beginning of the marriage, so that whatever you imagined probably wouldn't have turned out the way that you wanted it to turn out. I'm not sure if he was blind at birth, but just in general, you didn't really know. Even if you were blind from birth, you didn't know what society classify as a beautiful woman. So for you to just switch the script up like that, I'm like, bruh, like, this is not the way to go. It has to be very heartbreaking. And she also mentioned that she pretty much was spilling her heart out in the letter, and she was saying how she wanted to she's planning on pouring acid on him. She's wishing that he was still back in the same predicament situation that he was in, like being blind. So she's just looking for like guidance and I guess feedback from other people to see what they would do in this situation. So honestly, as I said before, I feel like, yes, I couldn't see you prior to getting married, so I knew what I was getting myself into, unless I was forced to, marry you. Then that's another story. But still, like, this person took care of you, and they did what they had to do in order to help you overcome your medical condition. So I would show some appreciation. I wouldn't just kick them to the side like that. But I mean, I'm not sure. I feel like if he really and truly doesn't want to be with her, eventually, yeah, she should just go ahead and move on, because the longer you stay, it's going to fester. The problems are going to arise, and I mean, you guys are not going to get along because he's not physically attracted to you. So yeah, I mean, definitely, y'all comment down below. Let me know what y'all would do in this situation. I believe that no, she shouldn't react as far as putting acid on him. That's a bit extreme, but there's somebody out there that'll love her for her and the way she looks. There's somebody out there who's going to love him for the way he looks, and there's somebody out there for everybody. But sometimes you just have to love a person just because they love you and they care for you so much, to the point where they stuck with you through thick and thin when you couldn't see, when you were going through issues. Just love a person just for that. And sometimes that will overshadow, any type of physical attraction for that person. So drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. If you were the man in this situation, would you stay? Would you leave? Would you be worried about physical attraction? If you were the woman in this situation, would you be upset? Most likely, yeah, but would you be upset to the point where you didn't want to leave? You wanted to harm him? Let me know what you think. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Say It Now, Say It Loud. Follow me on Twitter at Say It Now, Say It. I will see you guys in the next video.